Good morning, students. As you all know, we are staying at our homes due to COVID-19 as per government directions. So your studies should not suffer at all. So I, Sonia Anand, PGT Computer Science at Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Patiala Kent, have been directed by KVS Regional Office, Chandigarh region, to prepare a video lesson for you on the topic Python libraries and data series. So let's start today's learning with familiar term of today's topic, that is libraries. Students, हम सभी लाइब्रेरी क्यों जाते हैं? इसका कारण हम सभी को मालूम है. We visit to any real world library to gain access to wealth of knowledge, or you can say collection of information that is already existing and already available in this world. Similarly, the task of software libraries or Python libraries is same as of our real libraries. It allows us to access already implemented logics in the form of functions or data in the form of variable. Now I think you all are clear with the meaning of Python libraries. So let's understand its definition. First of all, Python library is collection of script modules accessible to Python program to simplify programming processes. For example, as I told you, our visit to real world libraries, it always benefits us. Similarly, your Python program, if it visits Python library, as Python libraries allows our program, Python program, to access collection of functions which are stored in libraries collection of functions without rewriting code for them. So I hope now definition is clear to you. We will talk about types of library. Here I must make you aware that Python is very powerful. Students, you know why Python is powerful? Because Python has more than 250 plus libraries available in it. That's why Python is very powerful. Today we will talk about 3 Python libraries. These 3 Python libraries are in your syllabus, and we will discuss about Pandas library in this video lecture. So we will learn how to use Python libraries in our program. So every time we need to use any library in our Python program, we need to write import statement. This statement is new for you, so watch carefully. You need to learn how to use import statement in your program. This statement is always written at the top of your program. Its syntax is import, then library name as identifier name. Students, you are already aware with the term identifier name as you have learnt about it in your class 11th. So if I want to import pandas in my program, then what I need to write? I will write import pandas as PD. If I want to use numpy in my program, then I will write import numpy as np. Now if I want to use matplotlib library in my program, Python program, then I will write this statement import matplotlib as plt on the top of my program. So today we will discuss about pandas library. So what is pandas actually? Pandas is a popular library that is used to manipulate and handle data. It deals with 3 data structures: series, data frame and panel. So what is series? Series is one-dimensional array-like structure with homogeneous data. What is data frame? It is 2D array with heterogeneous data, and panel is 3D data structure with heterogeneous data. We will study and discuss about series in detail. What are series and how we can use these series in our programs, and how our programs get benefited by using series. That we will discuss today. So what is series? Series is one-dimensional labeled array capable of holding any data type. Series is, you can say, collection of similar type of data. Like if the elements of series are integer, then all elements will be of integer type. If it is of collection of strings, then all elements will be of string type. It can hold any data type, floating point, Python object. So series, in case of series, there are three key points. Number one, data should be homogeneous. Number two, data values can be changed but the size is immutable. That I will explain you with an example. For example, we have a collection of integers. Here you can see 10, 23, 56. This is a collection of integers. So series is collection of integers here. In series there are always two important parts. Number one is data and number two is index. So now what is data? Data, as it is shown to you, 10, 23, 56. These values are data values of series. So what is index? Index is a unique number. It always starts with 0, and if you want to access series, you can access it with the help of index. So here, which one is data part? Data part is this one, 10, 23, and 0, 1, 2, 3 is index part. We can also custom the index part with the help of series method, that we will discuss later. But till now, I will recapitulate what we have done. We have studied about how to use any library in our program with the help of import statement. Then we studied about pandas, and under pandas we are studying about series. So what is series? Series is collection of homogeneous data type. Its size cannot be changed. For example, right now I have 10 values. I cannot add 11th value in it, but the data values can be changed. If I want to change this 52, then I can change, and its size is fixed. So this is what we have studied about series. Now we will understand the concepts with the help of practicals, so that learning by doing can be happen. So how to create series? The syntax is import pandas as identifier. This is the command that is used to import pandas library in our program, and series name is a identifier, and series is a method with S capital. You can see here. We are supplying it two arguments to create series. If second argument index is not supplied, then by default it starts from 0 and supplied as per the count of data values of series. Today we will discuss about this data argument. This is very important because series can be created by using various types of inputs. These inputs are, this data can be in the form of Python list, It can be in the form of Python dictionary or Python tuple. We can provide a scalar value to the data, and we can also provide an array to this data. So we will discuss all these 5 methods practically. So first of all, we will take how to create series using Python lists. Now suppose we have a list of various streams like medical, non-medical, computers, arts. So we will write this code to create series with list data. So we store all the list element in a list variable stream underscore list, and then here the identifier name of pandas library is ps. So ps dot series method is lying in pandas library. Here we are passing the single argument. We are not passing here index argument. We have passed only data, and that data is list data. So when no index is passed, then by default it starts from 0 and supplied as per the count of the data values. So how many data values? 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 to 3. So we will perform it practically. So I am trying it in Jupyter. So you can see this is the code that we are trying practically. So we will press this run button to execute our code. I have already written this code so that easily it can be shown to you. So here you can see 0 index is automatically assigned to medical, 1 to non-medical and onwards, and it is supplied up to the count of the data values. So total values are 4. So it's starting from 0 up to 3. I hope the practical session of creating series with list is clear to everyone. Now if we want to custom the index, then we need to supply the second argument, and we will perform it practically. So here you can say this is the code. This code is not executed. We will execute it after understanding the code. Here we are passing 2 arguments. First is stream list and second is index. So index G1, G2, G3, G4, index values should be same as of the data values, and all values of index are always unique. That you have to keep in your mind. So we will run this program and see. Here you can see G1 index is assigned to medical, G2 to non-medical, like this. I hope this is clear to everyone. So now we will take the second type of data and we will run it practically, how to create series with the help of dictionary. The code for it is here. We will execute this code after understanding and going through with the all statements. So here pandas as PD, import pandas as PD, it's clear to everyone. Stream dict. Here we have a created dictionary with key and values, and passing this dictionary to our series, and we will execute this. So you can see its output like this. it is same as of list, but here in place of list we have used the dictionary. So now we will move to the third type of input, that is array. So you can see its code here. Here you can also see we have used two libraries. Pandas to use series method, we have imported pandas library, and numpy to create an array. So array method is lying in numpy library, and here we have created array with 4 values a, b, c, d, and we are passing this array to the series, and we are not again supplying the second argument index. Then by default it will supply it the values. You can see after executing this code, the output will be like this: 0 to A, 1 to B. These are the indexes, and all indexes are unique. Now we will switch to our last type of input data, that is scalar value. So here you can see in the code, here in place of data I have written only 5. So it will create series with values, data values 5. How many times this 5 will repeated? We have passed index to it, and total index values are 4. So 4 times 5 data value will be stored in series. Here you can see this is the output of the program. See it. Now I hope after attending both theoretical as well as practical session of data series, you have learnt about its each and every concept. Students, now it's your turn to practice all the practicals, so that after understanding, learning by doing can happen. Students, I have also created a blog for you. I will show you. I have created this blog for you, where I tried to provide you the study material and pre-board papers of various KVS regions at one platform. Here I have created many quizzes, and I have also created a quiz of today's lesson 2. This is your homework, quiz on Python libraries and data series. You have to use it and use today's learning by performing this online quiz I have created for you to access your today's learning. All the best for the quiz, and till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and most important, stay at home. Thank you for watching the video.